This episode is brought to you by InstantPodcastLeader.com, the leading platform to launch your podcast in 48 hours and make it profitable. Get your free audiobook and free web class at InstantPodcastLeader.com/web class. Hi, I'm Janisha Alora, founder of Soul Rich Woman, the #1 leading female entrepreneur network in Southeast Asia, supporting 1 million women to own and love the F word. Fabulous, freedom, financial independence, and happy family. Alone, you are strong. Together, we are unstoppable. So go to soulrichwoman.com, grab your free 5-day online program, Money and Me, How to Get Anything You Desire. Welcome to my show. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Soul Why, Secrets of the Soul Rich Woman Blueprint. I'm honored to spend this time with you. No matter where you're listening, whether it's on your way to work or you're sitting in your office working on your business dreams, or even if you're driving around in the car with your kids sleeping at the back of the back seat, I have been there many times. So I love seeing your pictures and videos of where you're listening to my podcast. Send those things to me. I love seeing it and I love hearing from you and your ahas. In today's episode, I want to talk about how to have a millionaire mindset. Today, we're going to talk about how to have a millionaire mindset because I believe that anybody can be a millionaire. For sure, every one of us have different barriers to overcome on the way, some internal, some external, some out of our control, whether is it inequality or privileged. But you can tip the scales towards your favor. Now, here are 7 things to know about cultivating your millionaire mindset. Number 1, it can take time. Number 2, you don't have to look a certain way. Number 3, you don't need to change your personality. Number 4, give yourself permission. Number 5, just take action. Number 6, act from your millionaire filter. Number 7, know that there are no secrets. Now let's take a look at each of these more in depth. We'll go right back to the beginning when I was working and I had a dream to become a millionaire. Number 1, it can take time. In my 20s, I set a goal to be a millionaire by 30. When I reached a certain age, I still wasn't on track at all. I remember whining to my colleagues and my friends who are in image consultant. I was telling them, how are we going to make $1 million by being an image consultant? How am I going to make millions of dollars by just being an occupational therapist working 9 to 5? And I got really, really upset. I was like, I'm never going to reach my goal. Until my friend said, don't worry, you have got time. Well, you know what? The time ended in being an arbitrary deadline. It took me so long until 2012, 2013 to achieve that goal. Well, it was still a pretty cool milestone. Yes, I made my first million in 2012, 2013 when I went from offline to online. When I quit my 9 to 5 job and then I went into coaching and mentoring in image consultancy. Then later on moving into online business. And that was when I crossed my first million. All I can say that yes, it takes time. So don't give up. Number 2, you don't have to look a certain way. So how does a millionaire look like? Branded bags? Birkin bags? Well, give up the idea that millionaires have to look a certain way. I had this vision that I would be a completely different person as a millionaire. I would be thinner, prettier, slimmer. I would definitely be way more disciplined. I'll meditate every day. I'll wear fancy clothes. Always on with makeup. Generally, I will live a very fancy life. More parties. And yet, I wasn't any of these things. I was just probably subconsciously blocking myself from achieving millionaire status. I've never been someone who likes to wear fancy clothes. I often go out without makeup and I live a pretty kind of casual, chill lifestyle.
But because I have an idea about what a millionaire looked like, it was like a big barrier between where I was then to where I want to go towards. So when you are looking at your own idea of how a millionaire should or should not look like, well, just look into the mirror. Number 3, you don't need to change your personality. I almost felt like I had to shift into another dimension before I was allowed to be wealthy and rich. Ask yourself, what preconceptions do you have about being a millionaire? Do you think you have to completely change how you dress or even how you are as a person? Do you feel like you have to become a better person before you deserve to be a millionaire? If you really examine your beliefs, you really realize that you're probably holding yourself back because you're just not ever going to be that person. Maybe deep down, you don't even want to become that person. Time to clear your story about millionaires. Maybe you have to forgive yourself for not being perfect enough to be rich, or forgive other people in your life who have different paths of success than you do. Taking the poison and hoping the other person will die, it's not going to work because it's going to affect you, not the other person. So clear the stories about what the media and the movies have shown you about what millionaires do or how they behave. Like, for example, rich people are greedy. Rich people are snobbish. Rich people hurt people, like the Korean dramas that we are watching. Society often tells us that very successful people are manipulative, high fashion, and a little bit evil. Well, I had to clear all that stuff before I gave myself the permission to be rich because I didn't want to be evil. I didn't want to be greedy. I didn't want to be any of those things. I don't want to be a rich bitch. So it's really very important to clear your story around all of this and allow yourself to be wealthy your way. Soul rich woman, fabulous, freedom, financial independence, and a happy family. You can have it all. Number 4, give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to be exactly who you are and be wealthy. A soul-rich woman. You might think, well, I'm very eco-conscious. I can't be wealthy because if I were to be wealthy, I would turn into this greedy person who hates the environment. Or you think, I like wearing flip-flops and shorts every day. I can't be wealthy because rich people are really well-dressed all the time. Maybe you think that you have to change your accent or other things about yourself before you are worthy. When you give yourself permission to be who you really are and rich, it's incredibly powerful. You can be rich and environmental friendly. You can be rich and generous. You can be rich and down to earth. You can be rich and happy. Whatever that it is that you are now, you can be the same thing with money. Now, when I met Oprah in person, she said that she still shops at Target. She said that money just enhances who you already are. If you are somebody who is greedy and manipulative, and you're going to continue to be that, whether you are rich or poor. If you are someone who is ethical and kind, you can rest assured that money is not going to change that. It's not going to ruin who you already are. It's just going to enhance it. Money is just a tool, a byproduct of whatever that you are doing. Number 5, just take action. A powerful way to develop a millionaire mindset is to tell yourself that you're on the path right now and every day you are taking action towards the goal. It's okay if you're not there yet. Maybe you're a couple of years away from hitting $1 million. Well, it took me a really long time in my business to hit $1 million, to really achieve and become a millionaire. But longer, well, I would say it took a very long time, but eventually I still did it anyway. So believe in yourself, take action, and you know that you are already on your way. You are on that journey right now. If you know that you're on the path, then there's nothing that you need fundamentally to change about yourself. Just take action. Number 6, act from your millionaire filter. A rather powerful reframe is to take action from the filter of the millionaire mindset. I ask myself, how would millionaire Janisha do? What would she do? How would she take action? What would the things that she would dream about or do or act on? How would she deal with negativity? How would she deal with her money? How would she deal with her everyday schedule? What would she do on an everyday basis? So think about this. How would millionaires act? What action would you take to continue on this path of becoming a millionaire? It doesn't have to be more complicated than that. Number 7, there are no secrets to becoming a millionaire. Honestly, there aren't any secrets that you don't know about becoming a millionaire. You will continue to grow, to change, to learn, make mistakes, and take action. You don't need to do anything differently. You don't need to change who you are. You don't need to suddenly become a better person. You already are there. I want to normalize this level of wealth. I think the most important thing is to be vigilant of your thoughts and feelings. And luckily, I have tons of resources to help you. So just head on to soulrichwoman.com and you can find my step-by-step guide on overcoming the 7 most common money blocks. And remember, once you know your blocks, you can clear it. Next time it comes up, you'll be able to recognize it and give it a much quicker way to overcome it or deal with it so they can move on and create a life that you truly will love. Fabulous, freedom, financial independence, and a happy family, and also becoming a millionaire at the same time. Remember, this is your time and you are ready for the next step. So drop me a message today. What did you learn? Is there an aha moment for today's podcast episode? Just email me at hello@soulrichwoman.com. That's HELLO@SOULRICHWOMAN.com. If not, come look for me at TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn at Genisha Allura. GENECIAALLUORA. Genisha Allura. Well, looking forward to speak to you soon, my dear. Bye for now.
Hey gorgeous, I can help you to build your dreams. Now you can work with me in my Money Mindset coaching program and mastermind community, Soul Rich Woman. The more you surround yourself with inspiring, successful, and supportive people, the more you'll feel safe to dream. Let's clear all the old stories, beliefs, and sabotages that are stopping you, holding you back, and making you go round and round in circles and not allowing you to create your soul-rich life. Fabulous, freedom, financial independence, and a happy family. It's fun and practical. That is SOULRICHWOMAN.com, or simply email us at hello@soulrichwoman.com. So, come and join us.